It is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. Built 4,500 years ago from 2.3 million limestone blocks, studied by every civilization that came after it, measured, mapped, and examined by the most advanced technology on Earth. And in 2026, we are still finding things inside it that nobody knew were there. 3 independent teams of physicists, using 3 completely separate detection technologies, have confirmed a massive hidden void sealed inside the Great Pyramid for 4,500 years. It sits directly above the Grand Gallery. It measures at least 40 meters in length. It has been there since the reign of Pharaoh Khufu himself. Nobody knows what is inside it. Deeper inside the pyramid, robots have reached a sealed stone door at the end of a previously unknown 30-meter corridor. The world's most famous Egyptologist has said publicly, "I believe that something very important is hidden under this corridor." He has promised a major announcement in 2026. Only time will tell what lies behind that door. And beneath the surface of the entire Giza Plateau, Italian and Scottish researchers using satellite radar technology claim to have detected a vast underground network of chambers, vertical shafts, and spiral staircases extending more than 2,000 feet below the surface. Egypt has not given anyone permission to dig. Tonight, on Vanished History, what is actually beneath the Great Pyramid? What the verified science shows? What is still sealed? And why the most studied structure in human history is still keeping its secrets? Let's start with what 3 independent scientific teams confirmed and published in the journal Nature. The Great Pyramid of Khufu was built approximately 4,500 years ago. It originally stood nearly 500 feet tall, the tallest structure on Earth for over 3,800 years. For centuries, the assumption was simple: 3 known chambers, a network of narrow passages, and solid limestone in between. That assumption has been dismantled piece by piece over the past decade. In 2015, an international mission called Scan Pyramids launched with a single objective: use non-invasive technology, muon radiography, thermal imaging, and ground-penetrating radar to map the internal structure of Egypt's most famous pyramids without touching a single stone. What they found changed everything. Muon radiography works by detecting cosmic ray particles, muons, that constantly rain down from the atmosphere. Dense material like limestone absorbs them. Empty space lets them through. By counting the muons that pass through the pyramid from multiple angles simultaneously, scientists can identify hidden voids the same way a doctor uses an X-ray to find what is hidden inside a body. 3 separate teams ran the scans independently. 3 separate teams found the same thing: a massive void, now confirmed at a minimum of 40 meters long, sealed directly above the Grand Gallery. Untouched for 4,500 years. Published in Nature in 2017 and confirmed again in subsequent studies. The first major inner structure identified inside the Great Pyramid since the 19th century. Nobody knows what is inside it. No physical access has been made. That discovery was just the beginning. Also inside the Great Pyramid, behind the chevron stonework on the pyramid's north face, a separate corridor was detected. In February 2023, researchers inserted an endoscope through a pencil-thin opening and captured the first direct images from inside. The corridor measures 9 meters long and 2 meters wide. But the corridor does not end there. Deeper inside, robots equipped with cameras traveled 30 meters through a previously unmapped passage. And at the end of that passage, they found a sealed stone door. Dr. Zahi Hawass described the discovery as the most important scientific finding of the 21st century inside the Great Pyramid. He believes the original burial chamber of King Khufu lies beyond that door. This matters more than it might seem, because Khufu's mummy has never been found. His sarcophagus in the king's chamber was discovered completely empty, where the pharaoh who built the last surviving wonder of the ancient world was actually buried has never been answered. In March 2025, Italian and Scottish researchers, led by Professor Corrado Malanga from the University of Pisa and Filippo Biondi from the University of Strathclyde, announced findings that went viral across the world. Using synthetic aperture radar, Doppler tomography, satellite-based radar combined with AI analysis, the team claimed to have detected a vast underground network beneath the entire Giza Plateau. Their radar images reportedly show massive vertical shafts, spiral staircases, channels resembling a water system, structures extending more than 2,000 feet below the surface. At their press conference, the team said, "When we magnify the images, we will reveal that beneath it lies what can only be described as a true underground city. Here is where complete transparency matters, because this channel is built on verified facts, not speculation." The team's claims have not been published in a peer-reviewed journal. Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities confirmed no permits were granted for work inside the pyramids. Dr. Hawass publicly denied the existence of the structures they claimed to have found. What is verified, the hidden void above the Grand Gallery, confirmed in nature. The corridors reached by robots and air-filled voids detected on the eastern face of the Menkaure pyramid, confirmed by researchers from Cairo University and the Technical University of Munich, and published in NDT and E International in 2025. 4 verified discoveries. 4 sealed spaces. None of them fully explained. None of them open to the public. And then there is the question that mainstream archaeology has never fully silenced. How did a civilization move 2.3 million limestone and granite blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons, without steel tools, without modern machinery, and without a complete record of how it was done? Logistics papyri discovered in 2013 describe how stones were transported, but the full method of construction has never been documented. The official answer is human ingenuity, ramp systems, and organized labor. Hawass himself has stated, "No extraterrestrial beings or supernatural forces were involved." But the question keeps coming back. Theories about alien architects and giant builders have circulated for decades, dismissed by mainstream science, but never disappearing from public consciousness, because the math of what was built still doesn't fully add up. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north, with an accuracy of better than 4 minutes of arc, 1/15 of 1 degree. When you divide its perimeter by its height, you get a number accurate to within 0.04% of 2 times pi, a mathematical relationship most Egyptologists call coincidence. Others are not so sure, and the base, across its entire 230-meter foundation, is leveled to within 2.1 centimeters, less than an inch, across 13 acres of stone. Coincidence, extraordinary engineering, or something else entirely? That question, nobody has officially closed. The most studied structure in human history has at least 4 confirmed hidden spaces that have never been opened. The pharaoh who built it was never found inside it. The full method of how it was built has never been documented, and the technology, finally powerful enough to see inside it, keeps finding things that shouldn't be there. The last wonder of the ancient world, still sealed, still waiting and in 2026, still keeping its secrets. Subscribe to Vanished History, because the deeper they go, the more questions they find.